What's up, guys? Look at your boy El Checking. We out here in Rio. Today I'm gonna check out a little special place. I've been meaning to get to this spot for a minute. Botafogo. We're gonna check out this neighborhood. I'm gonna show you everything that it's like. Let's get it. El Checking. Do it on YouTube, not on YouTube. Alright guys, like I said, this is Botafogo. We in the shopping, the most famous mall in the area. They call it a shopping, but yeah, man, Botafogo is super popular amongst Brazilians, but a lot of tourists don't come here. And I don't know why. It's a lot of restaurants, a lot of bars, nice views and all that, man. So we're gonna check it out a little bit. Like I said, we in here, we're gonna do a couple things, so stay tuned. One thing about this mall I found funny, because I just seen a video somebody did on Instagram, like a reel or whatever, but they say it's so many escalators, and it's true. This mall is full of escalators, so just be ready for that. Alright guys, so you guys know I can't record in the movie theater, but I'm gonna take you guys to see Bad Boys today. A little gift for you guys. We ain't gonna go watch the movie because they're gonna copyright strike me, but I'm gonna show you a movie theater in Brazil. Let's get it. Alright guys, so we finally made it upstairs. Cinemark is a big movie theater out here in Brazil. I'm gonna hurry up because last time I got barked on in Colombia for recording the movie theater. I'm pretty sure they do it here, so let's get into this. Jump down. Alright guys, so let me explain a little bit about how this works. So just like my video out in Colombia when I went to the movie theater, it's very similar, guys. If you don't speak the language, I know it can be a little intimidating to go to the movies because you're gonna have to buy, you know, a ticket and the snacks and everything, and then the movie's gonna be in Portuguese or Spanish or whatever language or the country that you're in. But rest assured, guys, certain places, certain movie theaters, and the ones I've been to so far in Latin America all have self-service machines. So you'll be happy to know that you can actually do all this stuff yourself, and you can change the languages and all that, and you can figure it out. Right here, we're just having a problem because this movie theaters, before we can even get to the ticket screen, they want us to pick popcorn, but all the popcorn had like sweet stuff on it, like caramel and stuff like that, and we couldn't really decide. So that's what we're doing right here. Okay, what is? Alright guys, so just staying on topic. So like I said, we couldn't get the popcorn out of the little thing because it was all the sweet stuff on it. But staying on topic of the prices, guys, you can see here medium combo, which comes with the popcorn, M&Ms, and a soda, is 50 reais, which is 10 bucks. I legit think a bag of M&Ms in the States is about 6 something in a movie theater. Você tem pipoca pequena? Sim. Pequena. E coca? Sim. Alright guys, so you guys can see even with my very basic Portuguese, I was able to make an order good enough for them to understand. As long as if you guys don't know any Portuguese, just bust out a translator or just show them a picture of what you want and you'll be good. It's funny because I did get caught up on one word she asked me when she came back. It was to add butter, but I didn't understand, but I figured it out. We had to do a quick game of charades, but it's all part of the process of learning.
I met you at your lowest.
So not too much to say here. Some things I wanted to point out. They do run previews just like they do in American movie theater. So if you kind of on the edge, like when we got there, the movie was like just about to start. Like let's say we got there and the show time was at 8. We probably got there about 8:10-ish. So we didn't know if we should get the 8 show. They do run previews. So that was good. That saved us, just in case you guys are wondering. Some things I want to point out about the movie theater itself: super clean, super big, great experience. I mean, equal if not better, to some U.S. Theaters, so you don't gotta worry about that. Just want to talk about like kind of three things or differences I've seen going to the movie theaters in other countries that I find pretty interesting. And it's my first time going to a movie theater in Brazil, so we just get into it. First thing first, like I said, a lot of people intimidated to go to movies in other countries because of the language barrier. If the movie is super new, there's, I would say, 85% chance that the movie is going to be in English with subtitles, which is shocking, right? Because if I'm Brazilian, Colombian, whatever I am, and I'm going to a movie in my country, I'm expecting to see the movie in my language. Obviously, I'm paying my money to see this movie, and I'm gonna have to read the whole movie. That's not fun. That's not cool. But this is common practice. I've been to, like I said, the movie theaters in Colombia as well, and it's the same thing when a movie first comes out. For the most part, it's going to be in English with subtitles. So it was shocking, but it really speaks volumes to how foreigners have so much like exposure to American culture before you know before they can really even understand stuff. It's just in their face. I mean, they go to watch movies, TV shows, all that stuff. It's straight in their face already. So it makes sense when you guys, or if you guys are learning languages, they mix a lot of English in, which I found was weird. But it makes sense because they've been exposed to it for so long. So that's just the first thing that came to mind. Second is race jokes. Brazilians, I can only speak on Brazilians because the movies I've seen in Colombia, they weren't like a Bad Boy where it's a bunch of race jokes. But Brazilians find race jokes really funny. It was like the funniest part of the movie for them. They found it really funny. You would think because maybe the dynamic, the racial is relationships are different, and I'm talking about they were all type of Brazilians, white, black, and all that in a movie theater. You would think maybe because their race relationship may be different, that the response would be different. Maybe like certain Brazilians would feel uncomfortable laughing at the jokes, but not everybody laughed. So that was interesting to me too. And lastly, they found like that comedy, like that's what's the best example for it? They found like the I don't want to call them immature jokes, like jokes that I tend not to laugh at. They found that really funny. Like spoiler alert if you haven't seen Bad Boys. There's one part about passing gas or something like that, and then I didn't find it funny, but it was common jokes like that throughout the movie, where in the US they get like a snickle, maybe like the younger people laugh, but the adults don't. But it seems like from what I've seen, the Brazilians really like that type of comedy. But yeah, that's it.
All right, guys, so we just left the movie. Dope movie. If you haven't seen it, make sure you get out there and see it. Bad Boys 4, I think it is. Bad Boys Ride or Die. I think it's the last one, man. I get that on an 8 out of 10. We're going to talk about it a little bit. But first, I want to make sure you got this spot. We're going to head here. Tarasso, Botafogo. You want to check this spot out. I always see it on Instagram. I want to give you guys a little review. We can talk a little bit about the movie up there. You know what it is. Check it. Do it on YouTube. Not a YouTuber. We out here.
What's up, guys? If you like the shirt you see me wearing in this video or any of my other videos, check out the description box below to get yours.